Welcome back, everyone, and we are continuing on this Game Over Cancer Fall 2023 in support of the Canadian Cancer Society. We're going to, sorry there, we're going to move along and go with MarkAlarm, who's going to be showing off the Mario 3D World Any Percent run. Take it away, Mark.
Hey everyone, I'm MarkAlarm. I'll be running Super Mario 3D World Any Percent. I'll just jump into it and we can get into some more details soon enough if you all are ready. Also, I have Irene on comms with me, so you can say hello. So if we're all ready to go, then I can count myself down. I just want to make sure everything's good before.
Yeah, whenever you're ready to go, I think you can just give us a countdown and we'll be good to start.
Sounds good.
Actually, before we start real quick, this is on me, I apologize. If you could maybe share your screen in Discord for your commentary, that would be fantastic.
Absolutely. That would be a good call.
And just while we're getting that set up, I saw someone mention the prize in the chat. Reminder that we have some donation prizes. If you donate a total of $5 or more, you can win one of 3 Steam keys, and donations totaling $10 or more can put you in a raffle draw to win the Game Over Cancer GameCube controller, which looks pretty sweet.
Alright, I am sharing now, so I'm ready to go whenever everyone else is.
All right, I think you just need to give us a countdown and go ahead and start.
All right, we'll get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Irene, do you want to say why Mario is awful?
Alright, so, Mario, obviously this is a Mario game, but we don't play Mario in this game because he is average. So Mario as a character is not used in the run because every other character has something else that can serve useful, but Mario is just the all-around character. So Toad can run fast, Luigi can jump high, and Peach has a little float ability, but Mario doesn't really have anything, so you won't see Mario in this run at all.
Yeah, even in the 100% category, I believe Mario only makes a single appearance, and that is specifically for a collectible.
Yeah. Mario is only used once for the stamp in 2-4. Also, the reason why Mark grabs the bottom of the flagpole rather than the top is because a gold flag will, waste a bit of time. Also, there's a thing with the timer, just like in the 2D Mario games. In 3D World, if your timer ends with a 1, a 3, or a 6, you will get fireworks, and that loses a bit of time. So you want to try and dodge that. Also, you'll see Mark here grabbing green stars. You need 170 of these.
Okay, we're okay.
That was really close. You need 170 green stars to unlock the final level, but you also need 130, I believe, for the World 7 castle. So getting green stars is very important. But the other collectible in this game, the stamp, you will not see at all because it will waste 4 seconds for each time you get one. As there's a screen at the end that will show the stamp you got, and that loses a bit of time.
We might see a stamp or two collected in this run because there are a couple that are kind of, like, in the fastest path, so if I fail to dodge them, we'll be seeing those collected at some point.
That is true.
Ideally,
very
I will not collect them. It would be awesome if I didn't, but it's not the end of the world if I do. I'll just hit this the same way. Also, something important to note that we didn't really mention was the fact that I skipped the entirety, or not the entirety, but basically the entirety of World 1 using a secret warp pipe. So we're already in World 2 and we're like 3 minutes into the run. It's very helpful to get to World 2 faster just because, or just further into the run faster because a lot of the later stars are very quick. And there are some areas that we'll see shortly enough that give a lot of stars for not very much time, so blitzing those as quickly as we can is very nice.
Yeah, so there are 2 warp pipes in the run. You can skip most of, or you can skip a lot of World 1, and you can also skip World 4, but you don't take it the first time around because of the extra, because you need a lot of green stars. So you need to you need to get a little more green stars before you're able to warp. Also, the movement you see Mark doing with the little, like scratch on the ground, that is so he can gain speed instantly rather than having to run or, like, wait for Toad to get to his highest speed. That also can be chained into a movement trick called vectoring, where you jump from side to side so you can gain speed or conserve your speed so you're able to go fast for a longer period of time.
Oh yeah, right here is the stamp that we were talking about with Mario. That is the only instance in the run where you need Mario. Well, at least in 100%, but we don't do that in 20%. The only instance in the entire game, and we are gonna be... Oh. There we go. And we're just gonna skip past it because we don't need the stamps. Right here, I'm using the gyroscope of the Pro Controller to move around this little, like, code cursor that you can see on the screen. I'm playing on the Switch version of Super Mario 3D World. This originally came out on the Wii U, so this cursor was originally the Wii U gamepad. But they needed to make it work on the Switch without having a gamepad, so that's the implementation they use, and the cursor's pretty useful. You can use it to freeze enemies, hold certain objects, interact with certain things, etc. And we'll be seeing a little bit more of that in the next 2 levels, actually. You'll see it a lot throughout the run, but we'll be seeing it here as well.
This level is a mystery house. Mystery houses and Captain Toad levels are very good because they are very fast ways to get multiple stars. While a whole level might take a minute or two, these like will take maximum 30 seconds, and they will give you a lot more stars than any normal level.
Yeah, so like this level, my best split for it is like 1 minute and 1 second, and that gives us 5 stars instantly. Or not instantly, but 5 stars in the span of a minute, and that's really useful. In some levels you have to spend like a couple minutes, and it's better to just get the fast ones. Nice. It's actually a pretty decent run so far. At least for my standards. The earlier levels tend to be easier in Mario games in general, and 3D World, at least in my opinion, is no exception. The earlier levels tend to be a bit easier. We'll be seeing some more flashy skips later on.
3D World has a very good progression. It starts out very easy and then it gets harder as the game goes on.
Oh, let's grab the star. Hello? Okay, that's cool. Remember what I was saying about this being a decent run so far?
The clones can be a bit finicky at times.
Yeah. For messing that up to be the first major mistake of the run, that's not too bad. Not that upset about that. Alright, coming up is the first auto-scroller of the run. Nothing we can do to speed it up, so we're just gonna take our sweet time, try not to get hit, challenge.
The silver lining of auto-scroller challenges is that you will always get 3 stars because you're always waiting around. So,
Yeah,
if this was not an auto-scroller, then some of these stars would have been skipped. Some out of just pure difficulty, because sometimes keeping the cannon box until the end of the level is not the easiest.
Yeah, you need to keep the cannon box to unlock one of the stars. It's even better when you bring the cannon box all the way to the end, only to mess up grabbing the star and then to go in the pipe and just cry.
Yeah, every single runner, even top runners, still do that. So that's definitely a thing that happens with everyone.
I'm just trying to take my sweet time with this. Normally in runs I'll just, like, run around, goof off, and try to have fun, but I don't want to, like, totally mess things up. So, I'm taking my time, being careful. Okay. A little slow grabbing that last star, but it's better to grab the star and be a little slow than to neglect it entirely.
It's also faster to lose your cannon box here, which I think Mark will do on the last hit.
Yeah. Actually, just... Oh. I thought it was there.
Or right there. Keeping any form of any form of like hat on or like anything will have a little extra animation that loses about a second. Also, you want to avoid the time clocks since the time countdown will be extended and that will also use some time.
It's actually honestly the main reason why I get rid of the hat is because, or at least the cannon hat specifically, because if you let go of the run button, it'll shoot a cannonball and grab the time for you. And I don't like that, so.
Yeah, it's like a double thing.
And we're out of World 2. Out of the first, like, full, proper world. We may only be 13 minutes into the run, 13 and a half minutes, but the later worlds do get a lot longer in comparison, so. Fear not, there's plenty of, I guess, Toad still left on the run, because we're not going to be seeing any Mario.
Now, Mark is about to do a trick here called Ice Glitch, where if you mash the crouch button, you start to go very fast on the ice, and it allows you to do that skip.
Didn't do it perfectly, but I didn't take damage to the beetles, so I will take it. I still struggle with this level to get out with my cat suit, so I'm very happy to still have that. Also, I guess we totally forgot to mention at the start of the run, there are power-ups in this game, like most Mario games, and the main one we'll be seeing, I mean, we've been seeing it for the past 15 minutes, but the main one that we'll see in the run is the cat suit. Being able to climb up walls and do the speed tricks that it enables is very useful.
Yeah, the cat suit definitely, like, if this game didn't have the cat suit, then a lot of this game would not be played. There is a category where you don't use the cat suit, and that's one of the most hated categories out of all of them in 3D World, so... Using speed from the moving tiles, you can use that to gain just a little bit of extra speed. You get the fake flagpole, and then you get that flagpole.
I think that was an ILPB. I actually like felt pretty good about that level. Now we'll be seeing our first Captain Toad level. The gist of it is you can't jump. Also, Captain Toad is very slow. At least at his walking speed, but the levels themselves are nice because you get a ton of stars for not that much time.
Yeah, Captain Toad levels are nice because, the thing with Captain Toad levels is, Captain Toad cannot jump, so you have to get all these stars without jumping, and instead using pipes to go up.
Or various lifts and contraptions. I'm kind of shocked I took damage at the very start. I've like never taken damage there. It's funny. I'm gonna do a little bit of a corner cut there. And that's it for Captain Toad for now. We'll be seeing more of him later. This is the first of not that many levels in this game that are designed as like 100-second sprints. And there's not very many in the game, but they're nice because it's just a very tiny map and you can get stars very, very quickly. I'll also note that I believe that's the first level that we actually didn't collect all the stars in. Going for the 3rd star in that level is very time-consuming, and there's much better options. No, it's a star. Okay. The next level is pretty tame, nothing too major to note. I guess it is the first water level. But it's not super thrilling. So, if the host wants to take it away for a little bit, they absolutely can. We'll just be swimming around.
Swimming levels.
Oh, can I climb the wall? Thank you.
Swimming levels definitely are very slow.
Like what? Also, there's a little 8-bit Luigi. Bye, 8-bit Luigi.
There's not really a fast way to get through all the water, so it kind of feels like an auto-scroller.
Alright, that was the relaxing level before some more intense ones, especially the next two. So I am hoping...
Two levels have some interesting tricks and movements that Mark will be doing for us.
Well, that's something to do. We'll also be seeing the first instance of not Toad in this run. I opt for Luigi's height in this level for a trick at the very end. That was certainly something. I'm actually gonna try this again.
So, trying again just is basically like a reset, but just for the level. So, if you lose a cat suit, sometimes it'll be better to just try again rather than go through the level without a cat suit, because the cat suit saves a lot of time. You don't want to lose it.
Yeah. I feel like I could lose that one because I do still have my backup, but I'm also not even at the hard part of this level yet, so I definitely want to play it safe. I'm also going to grab the checkpoint. This part of the level can be a little scary. Come over here. So everything that we've seen so far in that level was actually the easy part. Hard part is this. This should work. Nice. Okay, glad to be out of that level.
That level is very difficult to do. But it does save a lot of time, so...
Yeah. You can opt to just ride the platforms instead of going for the leap of faith that I did at the very end. I didn't do that perfectly. Obviously trying again at the very start was a little slow, and the ending I could have landed at the start directly, but not dying is... I'll definitely take it. If you want to explain what's going on here, I'll just try
what
to
Mark is
figure this
going to do now is train skip. So most auto scores in this game cannot be skipped, but this one can if you can go between the two trains.
I will take it. Very glad to be out of that first try. Nice.
For Pom Pom, you are able to do that trick and skip one of the shackles.
Yeah, if you get a really quick rollout at the start, you're able to just knock her out immediately before she's able to do her illusion thing. Oh, I'm just gonna climb to the top of that flag, I guess. Very cool. That's the animation you get for going to the top, so you can see that it takes longer for the flag to rise, and it also plays that little sparkle animation. How is that a gold split? Oh, okay, I'll take it. So we're actually not done with World 3 yet. We have a mini-boss, unfortunately, before we can get to World 4. Thankfully, this boss goes pretty quick. We'll be making more use of Luigi's jump, and we'll be done with Luigi for the time being.
Luigi's height really helps here because for the boss fight, you are able to go to the back and like jump on his head without needing to wait for the little snakes that he would pop up. And that'll be the end of World 3.
Honestly, this is a pretty decent run so far. Not perfect by any means, but pretty happy with how it's going so far. Alright, these next couple levels sometimes can just go really poorly for me for whatever reason, so let's hope that they don't. World 4 is pretty short. Like mentioned earlier, World 4 has a warp pipe, so we'll be taking that, but not immediately. That's not...
I thought you were gonna go back to get that.
Okay, let's... Okay, I'm not doing that at all right. That was...
That was a series of events.
You know what? I didn't take damage.
Also, this trick, you will intentionally take damage, but it's better so you don't have to wait for the ant to go through its whole cycle.
Waiting for the 3 to pass by because fireworks are slower than waiting for the 2 to come up. A little bit sloppy, but it's not too big of a deal. That trick can sometimes mess me up, so I'm glad to be out of that. Now for another level that can really mess me up. All of World 4 is tricky for me for whatever reason, despite all the practice I put into it.
World 4 is not fun sometimes. Anything can go wrong here, in any of the levels.
I'm going to make an effort to grab the checkpoint, just to be safe.
Also, this is the most common level to accidentally grab the stamp in.
Okay. You started saying that, I was like, oh, don't make a fool out of myself.
It's okay, we still have one more opportunity for that.
That is true.
Because in this level, there's a warp, but we don't take it at this time, because we need a little more, we need a few more stars before going.
I was really close to following in the poison. I'm glad to be out of the hard part of that level. That poison section at the end trips me up, so I can breathe a sigh of relief. Done with some tricky stuff for the time being. Now I have a bit of an easy stage. This is one of these just in-between mini-boss fights, so... Nothing going on here. Just a little bit of wait. I'm gonna play this level safe and not go for a skip. We can explain it when we get there, but I'm gonna opt to play this one safe, because I have not been very consistent at it in practice. Although I could go for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it with Toad. It's a bit hard. So, usually you would play this level as Peach because,
I forgot to activate this. Oops.
normally you would be able to skip this whole auto-scroller bit, and you could use Peach to bounce on the ladybugs, or there is a version where you don't bounce on any ladybugs, but basically you would just go and skip the whole platform and go straight to the cloud over there with the mystery box on it.
Yeah, I'm opting to not go for the skip just because it's been giving me problems in practice, so I don't wanna risk it. I have done that skip with Toad. I've practiced it with Toad and Luigi. I'm still not very proficient with moving Peach in this game, so if I can do a section as either Toad or Luigi, I try to opt for it just because I'm not super great with Peach. Oh, I'm not so not doing it that way, but that's okay. And we're out of the mystery house. I'm getting a whole 10 stars for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Now we're gonna warp back to World 4. It saves time rather than having to go through the pipe and walking all the way around. We just warp to the start. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm grabbing a checkpoint just to be safe.
Alright, so Mark did not grab the stem both times.
W. Oh, let's go fight.
So you do skip World 4, although playing the level again, you skip World 4 because after getting that mystery house you have enough stars to continue. Originally, on the Wii U version, there was a out-of-bounds clip you could do, so you wouldn't have to play those extra levels in World 4, and you would be able to go straight to the mystery house. But you would have also had to play another level.
And now we'll be seeing more of Captain Toad. We'll actually be seeing 2 Captain Toad levels in a row. The Captain Toad levels were so popular, they decided to make an entire game on it. Okay, so camera. Okay. I'll take rushing up the corner. Pretty good. So now we'll actually be seeing a little bit of backtracking. Instead of going to the next level in World 5, we're actually going to come all the way to the end of World 5 and take this hidden warp pipe. And if we follow it far enough, we're all the way back to World 1. And this is an area that we otherwise could not access, because we haven't played enough levels in World 1. But Captain Toad is accessible, so we do a little bit of a detour to come over here and get some quick stars. I'd really like to make the fast cycle on this.
Getting the fast cycle here can be a bit tricky. You gotta play a little fast to be able to get to the elevator on time.
W.
Nicely done.
Couldn't avoid the damage there, but it's okay.
Now,
And
before the run, Mark here was contemplating doing a trick.
oh god. What pace? Let me look at my pace. Oh. I'll do it for the marathon. I'm on PB pace, but I'll do it for the marathon.
Alright, so what Mark is gonna do is he's
Well, it's
gonna
time
grab
to do.
one of the stars, and now he's gonna try and chain some vectoring together to gain a bit of speed, and then...
I was gonna say that's not happening.
So, what would have happened was, he was gonna bounce on the shell, and he would have chained that a few times, and, he would have chained it a few times, and, got to, like, skip all the key coins.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I figured I'd give it 2 attempts just to see what would happen. Also, I'm normally Toad in this level, when I don't go for ridiculously hard strats that I really shouldn't. So we'll be seeing most of this level.
Definitely not easy.
I did get it a couple times before starting,
Yeah,
so...
You did get it a couple of times, but it is still not easy at all.
I just phased directly through Toad, that was funny. For what it's worth, I am apparently 50 seconds ahead of Theory PB, going into this level, so that time save is definitely gone, but that's okay. I figured I would want to have at least a little bit of fun with this run. It's for a marathon. Let's do some weird stuff for the fans. Also, it would have been really sick if I got it. Yeah, I'm definitely losing a decent amount of time here.
A very few amount of people even go for that strat, so it's actually pretty cool.
It is by no means a beginner strat.
Absolutely.
It's still ahead though, which is crazy. There won't be any more ridiculous strats like that one that I'll be going for the rest of the run, so the rest of it will just be stuff that I am used to, and ideally should be able to do with some amount of consistency, but we'll see how some of those go later on. Oh, I'm just gonna take a wide turn, I guess.
This level is one of the shortest.
Yeah. I feel like it's the shortest, like, main level that's not a mini-boss.
There is also 3-4, but to get all 3 stars, that one is the shortest.
Gotcha.
Because the 3rd star in 3-4 is a cloud stage, and those are screens. But usually you know when it's going to be a short level when you only have 100 seconds to finish it.
Yeah.
Also, the in-game timer works a bit differently. Each second is about 3/4 of an actual second. This is one of the most played levels in 3D World because it's very big. Not here, but later.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna grab the back. It's right here. I probably didn't need to go this way.
There's a big, like, area that Mark is going to at the moment, and sometimes people will spend hours here practicing movement, just because it's a big area. Mark opting for pipe skip. Saves a bit of time. So not going any of the pipes. And got the star. Nicely done.
Considering I had to get the back at Katsu, that actually was not that bad. I'm pretty happy with that.
Here you have the flip swap panels, which every single time you jump, it'll flip. So this can be very finicky at times, and it also makes you check how many jumps you've had during your level.
I'm just gonna play that safe.
If you play with multiple people, try to avoid this level.
Yeah. I know Peach's float is pretty useful on that level, but I still opt for Toad just because I'm more used to Toad's movement. And then I'll sometimes throw in Luigi if it's helpful for me.
Do you folks mind if I come in and say a couple things?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, I just want to remind everyone that this is part of Game Over Cancer Fall 2023, so go ahead and get those donations in ! D in the chat. We also have a few incentives going on. The first one is going to end for the next run. Character bid war between Dadish, or the game Dadish, or the Possum in the game Dadish. Right now Dadish is hitting at $25, so if anyone wants the Possum to be run, go ahead and get those donations now. And we also have a Final Fantasy VI Bid War Save versus Kill Sid, and it's a dead even tie right now, pun intended. Save Sid and Kill Sid are both sitting at $10, so whichever side you want to win, just gotta donate $1 and it'll be winning. And we also have some prizes on offer. So once someone donates a total of $5 throughout one or more donations, you are entered to win one of 3 Steam keys that we have on offer. And for donations totaling $10 or more, we have a raffle for a GameCube controller with the Game Over Cancer branding on it, along with a copy of Resident Evil 4 Remake. And that's about it for right now. Once again, exclamation point D to donate in the chat.
Alright, heading into 5 Castle. Almost finishing up World 5.
I won't do that. Cool way to do this. Let's do it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Oh my god.
Those were some close calls.
Yeah. Fun fact, I lost like 2 minutes here in this level to my PB, which is why I played it super safe.
This boss has predetermined patterns, so pretty easy all around.
Yeah, just stand in the right spot and you're good to go. Alright, I have both my cat suits. I didn't die. It was a little slow, but not the end of the world.
Going into World 6 with both of your cat suits is definitely a good thing.
For sure. You don't get the first backup until, like, I think 6-6?
Yeah, the backups in this level are very difficult, or like, don't come along very often, especially in the latter half of the run.
Yeah.
And then you have World 7, where you have to do the entire first half of the world without any backups whatsoever.
In what universe was that a gold? That was... That makes 0 sense, but... okay.
That is a classic example of consistency over strats.
And I have neither.
Going on top of the pipe instead of going inside the pipe is so better fun. This is I think the one case in the entire run where going inside the pipe is faster than going over it. Because it's very long and you have to jump over it, making it not worth going over. Also,
oh, well...
Mark
we won't be
attempting...
seeing that.
Mark was attempting a pipe skip where you wouldn't have to go inside the pipe, and instead you would just get all the key coins from the top.
And despite missing it, it is an ILPB for some reason. So... I probably shouldn't be comparing against my PB splits. I was comparing against just getting a sub 2. for most of this. And then I checked my PB comparison for doing the shell jumps in 5-1, and then I just forgot to. Oh, let's bully the bullies. Not that way. Let me bully you off the edge. Don't go in there. That was a
Going
close
in
call.
there can lose up to 15 seconds because you aren't supposed to grab the star.
Okay.
These bullies can be finicky sometimes, but
Yeah, that was a
nicely done.
little finicky, but just glad to have my cat suits. That's all I can hope for. All I can hope for. And with getting the stars in that level, we just barely have enough stars to unlock the next level we'll be playing. Some of the levels in this game are no, I don't want to play online. I'm just so used to pressing R in this level that I just was like, yeah, let's play online. Why not? Some of the levels in this game require having a certain star count to unlock, and this level is one of them. And we have 1 star of wiggle room to be able to play this level. Oh, that was interesting. That was interesting.
In this level, you are able to skip over the getting all of the key coins and having to go through the rest of the level because you don't need to get the 3rd star in this level.
Yeah, that's actually a dev-intended skip, which I think is pretty cool. I also was not paying attention to my timer, so I got fireworks, so yay for me. I'll be going for another skip in this level coming up. I've only ever seen this skip done with Peach or Luigi. So naturally I'm gonna go for it as Toad.
Going for the skip as Toad is very tricky, to say the least.
Oh, like, how did I not have enough health?
Changing the camera helps, but there's an invisible barrier that you don't want to hit. Also, there's the chance of you either overshooting or undershooting, which, despite the large area that you're able to cling onto, it is very visible. But we're getting it nice.
I'll play that one safe. Play that flagpole a little bit more safe. Now I'm just wondering what pace I would have been on if I didn't go for the the shell skip. I think that cost me like 45 or something. Like, all things considered, this is actually going pretty well so far.
Yeah, this run is definitely... For knowing this game, for a no reset, this is going very well.
Couple slip-ups. Couple things not going as planned, but... I feel like the back is...
Keeping your cat suit all the way through up to this point is very good. I don't think there's been a single point this run where you've lost both of your cat suits.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Oh, okay, that was weird.
Despite it being an auto-scroller, it can definitely... It's definitely claimed a few runs.
Yeah. I mean, it actually isn't technically an auto-scroller. You can do some tricky, effectively blindfolded movement to get through it without having to wait for the fuzzies, but that is far too complicated for my little brain to handle.
This is the best Mystery House level because for half of it you do absolutely nothing.
No! There we go.
You can use the baseballs with your gyro and you're able to like not move at all and get the stars with the baseballs.
Yeah, getting 5 stars in ideally less than a minute is pretty nice. Alright, coming up is another auto-scroller, similar to the one in World 2. It's pretty slow. Although this one is actually a fair bit more difficult, and honestly, I'm gonna do my best to pay attention and not miss any stars, not lose any cat suits, not die, all that fun stuff. I'm like actually trying to focus a little bit because I've messed this level up far too many times to just like totally throw it away. Oh, okay, can you get out? Thank you. We can run ahead a little bit to scroll this, but... Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the closest you'll get to an auto-scroller skip on this level.
Yeah.
despite for the most part these levels being auto-scrollers, there's always one part where you can just do a little bit of a skip.
I made sure to play that as safe as I possibly could. I really would like to be in World 7 with both cat suits, or at least the start of World 7. There's only one backup cat suit that I can get in 7. Also, that was a really close hit. I was...
Crazy.
Play that one a lot more safe. Now we should be good. Unfortunately, we're actually not out of World 6 just yet. We have one more of those mini-boss fights before moving on to the next world. I think now would be a good time if the host wants to take it away. You absolutely have an opportunity to here.
Yeah, of course. Just looking forward to our next few runs. We do have a Dadish All Worlds Any Percent coming up. The runner is going to be me, Level Up Leo, so make sure to tune in for that. We also have Super Metroid Vitality later tonight. That is going to be a 100% category from Iron Rescue. So that's going to be what's capping off tonight, but then we'll start tomorrow with another Super Metroid game, the Super Metroid Alliance from Linka Meister, doing a 108% category. Interesting to see how that works. So everyone make sure to keep on watching and keep donating. Put your money towards the incentives. We've got some interesting ones to go. For example, on day 6, we have an incentive for a live tap dancing bonus run. So that to me sounds pretty interesting. I'm probably going to put a few dollars towards that once my hosting duties are done. We've also have some upgrades for gravity circuits that is coming on day 4, and Mega Man 2, the upgrade to difficult zipless is currently sitting at $50 out of 200. So go ahead and give if you want to see any of those coming up. We're at just above $278. Right now our goal is $500, but I'm sure we're going to smash that goal before the week is done.
Thank you very much. Perfect timing to finish up that level. Now we get into the more, some of the more difficult stages. World Castle is very much a gauntlet of some nasty levels, and not having any backup cat suits for the first, I think, like 4 levels is a little nerve-wracking. But we're gonna do our best, and see what happens.
World 7, for the most part, is harder than World 8. So this is probably the scariest part of the run.
I'm gonna take some of these jumps. Because I really want my cat suits in later levels where I actually like need to go fast, and having it is basically a necessity. So if I spend a couple extra seconds here, I'm not too worried about it. I'll do that, and out of Castle 1. Probably one of the easier stages, but can go wrong. Just don't wanna throw that away if I can avoid it. Alright, got another one of these super short levels, and this is actually an instance where I will be using Peach. Just kind of a run straight forward level. Peach's float comes in clutch for this level.
This level can really. This level is not the best design.
Okay. I just got a totally eaten jump input.
Eaten jump inputs are very common on this level. The boost pads are not what they seem to be.
I'll take it.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Not dying and not losing the cat suit. I'll take it. Okay.
Because of the boost pads and it eating everyone's jumps, some runners decide to try to skip all of them and instead try and because although boost pads you are able to get pretty fast, if you vector, you can get a lot faster than boost pads. Also, Toad's base running speed is a lot faster than that, but you don't use that. Nobody would use Toad at that level.
I'm not making that.
Unfortunate.
That was I'm also not making that. This level was one of my biggest fears coming into World Castle. I'm gonna play this more safely.
This level without having a cat suit is definitely not easy at all.
Oh, that's not really damage I want to take. That's also not cool. Okay, man. I'm just gonna...
Waiting was a very safe option.
Yeah. Because I want to keep my cat suit for a jump near the end. There we go. That's not what you want to see.
Very unfortunate.
That's...
Luckily, that is right before a level where you do get a cat suit, although
Yeah.
not being able to do the skip here.
Losing a little bit of time.
I know some people opt for Peach in the case that happens, because you are able to just make it with the float, even if you don't have a cat suit.
Yeah. It's actually crazy. I just compared against Theory PB just to see what the damage was, and I actually was ahead. And I'm now behind. But I'm honestly pretty shocked that I'm playing as close as I am to my PB. I'll talk about it more after the run is finished, but I had a not super great practice run, to say the least. I don't think I'm gonna do this. That's unfortunate. I also don't want to get hit. I don't like being small here. This is super nerve-wracking.
This run has been very good considering your first major mistake.
Oh god, okay.
7-4.
Yeah.
Very late into the run.
I'll be taking an intentional bet here, because right now I can't get a cat suit as Small Toad. Because otherwise, if I go to the item box as Small Toad, I'll just get a mushroom, so I'm just going to jump off the edge.
Being Small Toad will not allow you to get the bell, so dying is a lot quicker there. Also, only having one cat suit for this level, and 7-7, and 7-Castle.
Not too worried about this level. It's one that I can definitely play a lot safer. Yeah, I'm just gonna play extra careful. Okay, this one. I've gotten rid of all of the things. I'm gonna wait for that, and I'm just gonna have a nice perfect. No enemies in the way. It is faster to not wait to kill the enemies, but it is not a good thing if I lose the catsuit at this level, because I desperately need it for the next two. Or I guess not the next one, because it's a Captain Toad, but after that, I desperately need the catsuit. But we get a little bit of a break with Captain Toad. This one, I feel like, isn't that bad.
Nicely done.
That was effectively as good as you can do that Captain Toad level, so I will definitely take it after the meltdown in 7-4. That will be our last interaction with Captain Toad for the rest of the run, so we will say goodbye to him and move along with some scary levels.
This level is extremely scary. It's very hard to play this one without losing your catsuit, so...
This should work. I'm not gonna play this hyper-aggressively. I normally go above the pipe there and do some vectoring in this area to save some time, but I don't need to shave a couple seconds right now. I want to ensure safety going into Castle. And we'll be seeing the reason for that shortly enough.
It's a very nice 7-7.
Yeah, the ending of 7-7 can be very tricky. I definitely got the beginning part mostly down, so I went all out for that and just played the rest of it safe.
Luigi time! It's about time!
That's not a good start. That was
Normally whenever
not
that happens,
the
you're able to
hard.
reload the save file so you can get it, but I think Mark won't be doing that.
I'm going to attempt the save for this.
So, these are itemless wall jumps. Or like, itemless, like...
I will take that. I got a little bit of an assist, I will admit. I also don't have the boomerang, and I kinda need that for the star, but I can also just do that.
There are two ways you can do those itemless wall jumps. Either you do them without that, or you get lucky and you do get that, which Mark was favored with the lucky one. Doing it without it is not the hardest, but still getting lucky makes it a lot easier.
What? Okay. There we go.
The bombs on Bowser's car can be a bit tricky sometimes.
Using the gyro to knock them directly into Bowser, and ideally not having to damage the car, but if you mess up, you hit the car anyway. Hello? Okay, that was weird.
Ending up World 7, heading into the last world of the game, also the longest. But it definitely is a lot... definitely is a lot better because there are cat suits in most of the levels.
Yeah, and especially 8-1, we're just immediately getting a full restock, which is really nice. Let's see where I'm at against PB. I am 5 seconds ahead of PB out of World Cast. Given everything that... wow, my voice just died. Excuse me. Given everything that went wrong in World Castle, I will take the fact that I am still somehow ahead of PB. If we don't get a PB, it's not really the end of the world. It would be kind of cool. Gonna do our best.
That was very close.
Yeah. I'm restarting this because I want to have both cat suits. Normally I never have to deal with that fire, bro. Okay. A little scary. but out of there with both cat suits. Now we have another, effectively, scroller. We saw Plessy earlier in the run.
This level can get a bit tricky. This first star, but we're gonna get mostly first try.
Yeah, thankfully. If I missed that, there is thankfully a backup star, but okay, here's the other stamp that can go wrong. Beautiful.
That's about every stamp in the run that is like close to the rest.
Am I gonna grab that? Oh my god!
That
was
close.
Wow, that was way too close for comfort. Oh my god. Oh, that's good.
Plus he just barely whacked it with his tail.
Oh my god, that was... Ah. And now we have another auto-scroller. Very fun, very good. Another one of these train levels. Unfortunately, this one does not have any fancy skip. The extent of the auto-scroller skip in this level is that... Also, I just lost my cats. That's good. What's next, Bowser? Or... I guess it doesn't really matter, I just need to not die. Easier said than done, obviously, but...
The next cat suit would be in the greenhouse, unless... I don't remember their name.
No, there's no...
Oh yeah,
Definitely need to play this. Safe. Oh, let's not get there.
once again, hitting the pom-pom immediate.
Oh, getting fireworks. Very cool. We are actually coming up somewhat near the end of the run. We still have a few more levels to go, a few more skips, a few more tricks, but we are making good progress. Alright, 8-4, what do you got? Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna grab the checkpoint just in case.
So,
Okay. I'm going to take this. Apparently not safe enough. That's really good, actually. Actually, yeah, losing the cat suit there is not ideal. It's workable, thankfully.
in this level, there's a bunch of invisible platforms that Mark has memorized. But you can also reveal part of the platform.
That's really cool. I don't know why I got no speed there. That's good. Well, that's exactly why we grabbed the checkpoint. That was also really close too. I believe PB is off the table at this point, unfortunately. But can still do the rest of the run. Oh yeah, I don't have a cat suit so yeah. Yeah, PB definitely won't happen, but can still get in the 140-something range, which is pretty good.
Having a cat suit here is definitely an issue. There's a trick that you can do in this stage called Candle Skip, although Mark won't be doing that.
What? Okay, I thought that was when I was supposed to jump, but apparently not. Well, we'll just be spending more time on the slow-moving platform. If the host has anything they'd like to throw out or mention, that'd be a good time. Auto scroller's pretty slow and nothing going on.
Alright, I can certainly find some stuff to talk about for you folks. So I do see that we just had a raid come into the chat, so welcome raiders. If you'd like to donate, the link has been posted in the chat. All funds do go to the Canadian Cancer Society. This is, of course, Game Over Cancer Fall 2023. So this marathon goes on twice a year, and it goes on for a full week. So this is day 2 already. We're going to be going until Sunday evening. Make sure that you donate throughout that time. We've got several goals and several things that we're hoping to hit. We did indeed just get a donation in from Carter Freak of $50 US, saying thank you, Stricer, and all the volunteers and runners involved in helping bring this event together. Put this towards saving Sid in Final Fantasy VI. One of our incentives, that means saving Sid, is currently in the lead for the Final Fantasy VI Save versus Kill Sid bid war that will be happening tonight.
And with that, we are out of the slow auto-scroller level. Unfortunately, not the last one. We still have, actually, a few of those to go. Well, kind of. We're entering the final mystery house of the run. Oh god. This one's just centered around the cat suit, so just a lot of climbing, running around. A lot of stuff we've already seen before. Just from the use the cat suit has gotten already.
These are some very quick and easy stars.
Yeah, I'm getting 10 of them at the very end of the run is nice. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes left in the run. Only need 5 more stars. I forgot you can warp here. If you warp to the world map and walk over to this level, it saves a little bit of time than taking the warp pipe. It's similar to the strat in World 4.
It actually doesn't for that level because it's very far away.
Wait, for that level? For this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. Oh, I thought it saved time.
It doesn't save time. It loses a bit.
Oh, well. I'm wrong. Alright, I'll be going for one more... This is basically an auto-scroller skip. That looks like a good jump.
That's very
I just upped the damage boost there, and oh, let's not get left behind! Come back! If you ground pound these blocks, they move a little bit faster. Although I won't be doing it for this, just to make sure I can grab that star, and we'll be on our way. I'm not gonna ground pound it anymore. Ideally, you keep ground pounding it, and that saves a little bit of time each time you do it, but I'm just gonna play it safe. Not risk dying.
In most cases, actually, other than that one in World 4, taking or doing the map warp actually mostly just does not save time.
Interesting. I know. Well, I think obviously the 1 to 5 one does, but
Yeah, that one.
Alright, we got 2 more boss fights to go, and then 1 more level to go. I would like to keep my... I would like to keep my Tanuki, but that clearly is not happening. So we're just gonna not have the Tanuki for fighting this boss, and make it more difficult for ourselves, because why not?
Having the double cherry here is very safe. You can choose not to get them, and it saves just a little bit of time, but Or you could do that, keeping one alive, but having double cherries allows for protection in case one goes away. You still have a few more.
Okay. Alright. Well, instead of waiting to grab the pole, I just totally failed that. That's good. And that's actually going to be the last time we see Toad for the rest of this run. We'll be swapping back over to Luigi, and we'll be using Luigi for the last two levels.
Mark will once again go behind the boss and hit it from behind.
And that is the final green star we'll be collecting. Just have to fight Bowser and we'll be done with 3D World. So only about 5 more minutes left. I'll be going for one more kind of cool skip at the end. Hopefully I'll get it. If I don't, oh well. Also, Irene, is the one up here collectible? Like,
what?
Next... You see this... the one up right there on the world map? Is that grabbable?
Yes, it is grabbable.
I have no idea how to get to it.
Me neither, but it is grabbable.
Interesting.
Skipping all of the stars since we've already unlocked the level that we need.
Okay. Okay, that's not what you want to do in this level. I'm gonna grab one more star just to be funny.
The star is a requirement to get level.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, this part is an auto-scroller. It's unfortunate that this boss fight is an auto-scroller, but... Okay, let's... Alright, getting a totally optional star. I mean, what else am I gonna do in this auto-scroller? Although, we will be seeing a strat in the second part. Hopefully, if I can get it right. So the double cherry that we've been seeing for the entire game is now in Bowser's hands. So we now get lots of Bowser. Oh, that's a good start. I am grabbing that checkpoint. Okay. I might... Nice.
Nicely done.
I was afraid I wasn't gonna get that because I was on a not the normal timing, so I had to kind of mess with that on the fly. I did get it. That is an auto. Yeah, it is an auto scroller skip. I have to do that movement effectively blind. I have to use strictly audio cues. I also use the controller vibrations a little bit.
And that is it for the run, mostly.
Yep, we're just gonna grab the final flagpole, and we'll be calling time shortly enough. I am very happy with how I played. I'll say some more in my closing words, but... Should I grab the stamp?
I mean, if you will.
I'm gonna grab the
Alright.
stamp.
We're grabbing the stamp for the memes.
It's not like this is PB anyway. Alright. And... Oh, if I can grab the pole. If I can grab the pole, that is time.
GG.
Thank you, thank you. According to my splits, that is a 1:45:30, which is less than a minute off PB. Real quick, going into this run today, I had not finished a run since my PB, and was extremely nervous coming in, because the one run that I forced myself to finish was barely underestimated. And by barely, I mean I had a minute of wiggle room. I was extremely nervous coming into this, so I'm really glad that I played as well as I did. Playing within a minute of PB. Also, that's including the 40 seconds that I threw away to doing a dumb trick, so... Honestly, I'm extremely happy with that.
Very solid run. Definitely, like, with the very small amount of time losses, or major time losses during this run, that is definitely good for 3D World, which is a game known to be very inconsistent.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to say thank you to Irene for co-commentating with me. I really appreciate you being here with me. It means a lot. And I want to thank the 3D Multi-Mario community, because I've been involved with them for quite a while, and they've been very cool, so I just want to say thank you to all of them. But, yeah.
All right, it sounds like you're just about done there. I see a lot of GGs coming in to the chat for you.
And
Anything else you'd like to mention before we start setting up for the next run?
I appreciate the GGs, and enjoy the rest of the marathon.
All right, thank you very much, MarkAlarm. That was, and Irene too for the co-commentating. Appreciate you both being here, and that was a pretty good run. Came in well under estimate. So congratulations on that as well.
Thank you. Hopefully putting the event a little bit more on schedule.
Speaking of the schedule, coming up soon, it's going to be the Dadish All-World Any % Run, and that's going to be me running it, which actually ends my duties as host. So I will be back in a moment to do the run, but I'm not going to be the host for the rest of the night. So thank you everyone for being here with me at this time and during all these host duties. And I will see you very soon. Keep on watching. We still have 5 more days of this coming up. And remember, all the proceeds of Game Over Cancer Fall 2023 go towards the Canadian Cancer Society.